He has done so much that you don't need to be enslaved by the power of sin anymore, because our God is mighty. The things we think we are doing, that is right. In the presence of God, God says, there's a way that seemeth right unto a man. But I can tell you, the end of it is destruction. And the church, they are talking to believers. They are not talking to people who are not born again. That's a question. Do you believe that God, the will of God, is not operated in a vacuum? Do you believe? The will of God does not operate in a vacuum. God uses people to carry his will about. The will of God needs people who will carry it about. Not people who will come to church and recite it. If you don't pray in the will of God, you will miss out. Yes. So that if you don't preach, teach, live your life in the will of God, you will soon become a slave to sin. In this end time, you must pay the price to seek and please God. There's a price. There is a price. Because when Jesus went to the cross, he didn't just come and say, I've paid it, you are free, you will just go to heaven. As you just got born again, God will just catapult you to heaven when you die. No, that's not the order. There is an order. He said, he who put his hand on the plow and what? And he is not what? Fit for the race. So if Jesus has gone to the cross and died, he nailed the sins that used to enslave you. He put everything, he carried in your life and say, I know you have sinned. Now, this is me, God. Please do as you wish, so that these people will be what? Set what? Free. That is why your life is no more your own. Anything you do outside God, you do not belong to God. That is just the truth. When they see Justus, no, they are seeing Jesus, because he paid the price. Don't go back to the place of bondage again. Christ has paid the price once. Don't return back. Our generation is an arrogant generation. Whether we like it or not, it's an arrogant generation. In the height of our failure and sin, we still obey the laws that will still shift us far away from God, instead of the laws of God that will bring you closer and closer until you become like Christ. No, you don't see it, and you'll be going farther and farther away from Christ. And the enemy is ready. They say he is what? He's running, and he's running like a what? A lion. Seeking. Do you know lion? He's the strongest animal in the jungle. He will break your bone. So guide your heart. Ask God to lead you. He said, let the mind which is in Christ, be in you. What kind of mind are you having? All right, let me tell you, anything that does not have a price is of a little value.